It tastes like a pie, but with chocolate chip.
Bernie Richardson has been retired from her job at Manchester High since 2021 and now sells her baked goods on Wednesdays at the Chesterfield Farmers Market. Ginger snap cookies, buttermilk coconut pie bars, and 7-Up cheesecake bars.
For my ginger snap, I use molasses, but there's a particular kind of grandma molasses, and I have to have that, but sometimes it's not there. So sometimes I hoard that too.
She says lately she's struggled with finding supplies and wildly fluctuating prices are taking a bite out of her business.
For one thing, the eggs prices are going up, so I have to base my prices on the eggs, so that kind of drives up the prices.
Economists say the supply shortages and high costs are caused by a combination of things.
So the egg situation is more a local domestic supply issue. There was a bird flu, I think, that came through and wiped out a large amount of the supply.
And tariffs are wreaking havoc with prices at local markets like this one. And while local produce growers here say they haven't been too affected by those tariffs, merchants like Melrose Farm are in a pickle. They make jams, jellies, and pickles.
These pints, they used to be 5 or 8. These used to be, what are the little ones, 4, Ruth? 4, and now they're 6.
I mean, we've never really been in this situation, so it is hard to say.
This economist with the Richmond Fed says the prices on domestic goods are creeping up, even if they aren't tariffed because of demand forces, creating a cloudy picture for local merchants.
They are just facing a lot of uncertainty. They don't know what prices are going to be, in the near future. They don't know what might be subjected to tariffs, and then even when tariffs gets announced, they don't know whether or not it's going to stick.
What's more, he also says that while big box stores can spread cost increases around all of their offerings, if you just sell one thing, you can't do that as easily.
Well, it's going up, and I'm not surprised about that. Everything is going up.
This nut vendor told VPM News that walnuts and pecans were $8 a pound last year, now $11 a pound. And that's when supply is steady. But that's no longer a given either, and Bernie Richardson may know why. She says if she finds a scarce ingredient at a store,
It causes me to hoard, and I buy more pecans, more than I need sometimes, to make sure I have it.
Some of us can't find anymore. And the fruits, we have to wait the fruits come in, but I get frozen when they don't. And it's just getting short.
Melrose Farm depends on markets like this one for a living.
Times is changing, and you have to make a living one way or the other.
They're just hoping to ride out uncertain times. For VPM News, I'm Billy Shields. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the VPM YouTube channel, hit the bell for notifications, and visit vpm.org for more in-depth coverage.